Whenever we are thinking about the satellite, the one thing that comes in our mind is the different properties of the satellite. Because the accuracy of the satellite observing Earth is dependent on the various properties of sensors. Basically, its properties control how detailed the information of different Earth surfaces will be provided. One of these properties is spectral resolution. What is spectral resolution? It describes the ability of a sensor to distinguish different ranges of the electromagnetic radiations. Different Earth's materials have different spectral signatures. As you can see in the diagram, the dry and the wet soil has different spectral signature, and the turbid and the clear water have different spectral signatures because they absorb and reflect light from various wavelengths differently. This helps us in differentiation between them by looking at their reflection absorption behavior. The finer resolution, spectral resolution means the narrow range of the spectral bands, and the coarser resolution means the wide range of the spectral bands. The sensors that with more spectral channels, the sensors with more spectral channels will help us to see details of an object more precisely. This will distinguish various objects easily. As you can see, this is black and white film. Black and white film spectral resolution is fairly coarse because electromagnetic spectrum is not individually distinguished and reflection is entire visible spectrum is recorded. While the colored film has fine good resolution spectral resolution because as it individually sensitive to reflected energy over visible portion of the spectrum. Most satellites are equipped with multispectral sensors. Multispectral sensors refers to 3 or and to 10 bands in each pixel of the image they produce. Examples of the multispectral bands are typically visible green, visible red, near infrared, etc. Landsat Sentinel-2 are equipped with multispectral sensors. Hyperspectral sensors detects hundreds or thousands of bands. The numerous narrow bands of hyperspectral sensors provides a continuous spectral measurement across the entire electromagnetic spectrum and therefore are sensitive to subtle variations in the reflected energy. Images produced from the hyperspectral image sensors contain much more data than images from the multispectral sensors and have a greater potential to detect differences among land and water features. This is the image that I have taken from the Gamia blogs. That Gamia is a private company that works for different farmers to provide them information related agriculture. They done this study to check the characteristics of agriculture. As you can see that this colored detailed picture is of hyperspectral and this picture is of multispectral. In the next table, you will see the detailed study they have taken and the results, and you can see an obvious difference. Now you can see in the table reveals the main difference between multispectral and hyperspectral images. You can see that the hyperspectral images, if we talk about the nitrogen, then it was detected. If we talk about the weeds, then it was detected in hyperspectral images. If we talk about the crop maturity, that is detected in the hyperspectral images. This help us in distinguish the similar differences between the various, as you can distinguish between the different rock types, etc. Thank you. Kindly subscribe my channel.